deals with the programming side of things. All I do is I just swap sprites in. I don't need no credit. I'm good. I mean, heck, my emote's in the game.
That's right.
So I'm good. All right. We're off to the races, and yeah, doesn't look like I need no timer sync here. And both of our runners start off in flash stage this time.
Yeah, and interestingly, they both pick quick first in seed 1 and seed 2. We both have them deviating from their route. They must have just maybe seen flash first and just gone for it. Well, there's flash. Sometimes it doesn't really, you just pick whichever you see first, whether it's flash or quick.
Yeah.
Read the whole screen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thought process behind it is, hey, this is a race. Hey, this is a tournament race. Hey, there's a stage that's easy enough. Okay, I'll go with that, Like, you don't really want to spend too much extra time on menus and stuff like that. Characters or boss select screens and whatnot. So, I mean, you have to do them all anyway. So if you see, like, one of the keywords, flash, quick, maybe even bubble type thing, then go for it. But at the same time, if you do get those extra few seconds to kind of glance around, I mean, Quick Man stage probably would be a better answer early on, as Creed actually skips his first E-Tank, but matphilly, he picks it up. So
yeah, he damage boosted real well with those Metroids. Was able to not get knocked off.
Raphael guarding the boss gate this time out of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 or 2. I don't remember which game. I was pulling from both as far as those boss signs go, so I don't remember.
Nice, they're both great.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. matphilly running into some
Cowabunga
trouble.
collection coming out within the next week or so. Well, he used the E-Tank he just picked up, so that actually kind of sets him back at a little bit of a disadvantage behind Creed, who goes to quick next. I'd be kind of surprised if Matt didn't, but he just used an E-Tank, so maybe he wants to get one in metal. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, I'll probably have to wait until one of those collections go into like a humble bundle or something to pick that up. I have access to all those games anyway. Why would I buy that? But
I had Turtles 3 at one point, but now I know what happened to me. Maybe let someone borrow it. I don't know.
There's probably some online multiplayer somewhere in there that's probably worth the purchase, though. So, and it is a good collection. Don't get me wrong. Regardless, both these guys ended up in quick stage. I see a question in chat. How beginner friendly is this? From Green Z Saber. I would say it's fairly beginner friendly. I guess it depends on how much experience you have with Mega Man, maybe, or what settings you use in the randomizer, or I mean, even then, right? Like, I mean, your first or second seed, if you don't complete it, if you just continue to do it, right? I'd imagine you'd probably complete a seed in, like, eventually under 2 hours or an hour, right? Like, I know people who have played Mega Man in the past and they just hop on this and they hit sub hour and a half for their first seed, and then their second seed is like sub hour, and then their third seed is like sub 55 minutes or something. Like, yeah, it's a work in progress to get where these guys are. I will say that, but I mean, fairly beginner friendly, I guess. It's definitely fun. Regardless, check it out anyway. Creed and Philly both in Quick Man's boss room. Creed having to pop his E-Tank. We're fighting Heat Man. And I believe I saw Creed check the crash bomb for the weakness, but that did not work out for him. So Buster fights here. Matt
safe up there.
Matt definitely running low on health though.
Yeah, Matt's got to find the safe spot right up there at the top.
Yeah, he cannot take any damage here.
No.
From Heat Man, that is. Now he can't take any damage at all.
He wants to get down to hit him. But he wants to get out of there so he doesn't get hit. One more hit, though. This ought to do it, and good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sync!
Yeah. Creed going into metal. We'll see where Matt goes. Also metal.
Well, we go for... Oh, yeah, that's right. He doesn't have item 1 yet. Or I guess he would try if he did.
Hey, Azura Sarah, thank you for the raid. Welcome if you're coming from Azura Sarah's stream. This is Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament we posted. This is our 5th year in hosting this tournament here with Speed Gaming. My name's Charlie Boy, going by Casual Tom, and we're watching LVCreed versus matphilly, losers round 2 match, or lower bracket round 2. Both these guys pretty close. matphilly just a few screens behind LVCreed, both here on medal stage.
Yeah, we'll see if Matt goes out of his way again to pick up that other E-Tank. But he should have probably 2 already from quick stage and... Oh no, he used the quick one, I think, in the boss fight. So I think he's picked up a couple, used a couple. So he's got, I think, 1 to spare if I'm correct. He went out of his way last time, so he might go out of his way again. If he does, it's going to set him just that much further behind Creed, who decides to take a pass on that second E-Tank down there.
Yeah, I mean, it does take time to definitely go get that one. I don't know if I agree with going to medal this early. Yeah, Matt did skip it this time. I'm sure he probably feels that, hey, you know, I kind of was behind last seed, even though he really wasn't that far behind. Just some simple mistakes that could happen to anybody type thing, you know, that kind of tripped him up. Oh, Creed and Matt both going to find item 2 in this stage here that they are they're going, so that is going to help them out go a little faster. I was speaking about maybe not agreeing with going to medal this early because of no item 1. However, item 2 was definitely worth it here.
Except when you got crabs, might want to save it for that last screen in this case.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Creed's favorite enemy set anywhere, crabs. It's like a running joke, I believe. Worried about getting addicted to randomizers if you ever start one? Yeah, don't start. You will. It happens.
Just play another video game between seeds.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, definitely play though. It's a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's no more addicting than any other video game,
really.
Except that
you
never
know
really stops
what?
being fun.
Hey,
he missed the zip. Oh no, it's zipless.
No. You're right. Yeah, I forgot. It's zipless. That's why I was saying all that zip talk that I was just talking about, going to medal and whatnot.
That's right. Yeah.
Forget about it.
That's why.
Forget about it.
Okay.
Are they using the set
it.
order? No. No, they can go any order they want. They're just both very experienced, so they both are choosing a similar route, right? They are aware of their rule set. They have revealed stage names all the way, so they know where they're going, or they know where they can choose where they can go. However, yeah, like mentioned, it is zipless, so you have to think about your route that way. So they are choosing E-Tanks over, like, they can't go zips anyway, because this is matphilly's rule set, right? Creed had the zips enabled. matphilly was like, well, you know what? I don't want to do zips this time around. That's fine too, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could still be factoring, you know, using item 1 or item 2 into their strategy. You know, you might want to put off still like a stage like Heat, where you really benefit from a nice long stretch of item 2 at the end. Just take your chances. Hope you get it before then. And we got a sync in the boss rooms. Creed about halfway through the fight compared to Matt. But yeah, Creed's out of there already.
Yeah, Creed's out of there. Matt's gonna have to drop an E-Tank. Yeah, that Crashman's a little bit aggro on him. He's checking out the bubble, or the snake, if you will. Oh, it does hit. Yeah, kills him. Search snake. We'll do the job. And Creed finds himself with yellow skies and air. So there is a fable or a tall tale being told about how yellow skies means, I don't know, anarchy.
A bad stage. It's probably a more fun way to say that.
Sure. Yeah.
Trouble.
Yellow skies, terrible air seed. Beware of yellow skies. Which shrimp are here, so that is, you know, tall tale, a little living up to itself just a bit. But other than the shrimp, I'd say that was kind of like an easier looking air.
And one thing that you gotta really appreciate that Creed's doing is he's sorry. I got distracted by what's going on Matt's screen.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah. Matt froze the screen.
Oh, sorry, I remembered. No,
go ahead. Yeah.
So yeah, Creed didn't take a single hit by those pressers. And if you destroy them while they're at your foot level, and you walk right in them just after the sprite disappears. The hitbox still remains after a few frames, so very easy to think that it's gone and then just walk forward. If you do it without waiting, you'll take big damage. So
Yeah, that's also true of the blocky enemy. If you kill the blocky, if it's a one shot, if it doesn't shoot its head off, then from time to time, if you walk into it too fast, you will hit the phantom hitbox and die. If you are low enough health, of course.
see, we got any items yet? Okay, Creed has one for sure.
Yeah, Creed has item. They both got item 2 out of metal.
Oh, okay. Let me take that for these guys then.
Both of these guys have item 2, and then Creed just picked up item 1 in air. Creed's gonna be joining matphilly in metal stage here. Matt not using the item 2 on this back half stage. Maybe he used it in the treehouse or in the front half, or
just wants to farm.
Maybe he just forgot he had it, or just maybe wanting to grab some health. Yeah, perhaps. I suppose. That's the name of a music album from when I listened to music in high school. Good times. Anyway,
I remember music.
Not saying I don't listen to music now. But yes. Alright, so matphilly making out a Woodman stage, no items here. Zipless, so that item 1 that is very zippable. I believe it was zippable anyway, if I recall Creed checking it. Yeah, no good here. Just good for saving yourself over pits, maybe. Uh-oh, scary.
Creed sticking with this very good atomic fire.
Yeah.
Which does not even need a charge and just destroys everything that's weak to it. You can just keep it full enough to keep using it.
Yeah, Matt dealing with crabs. Yeah, crabs in the air. Maybe fishies with claws or something.
Not using the item 2 to make that little jump right there. Chooses to go around instead. I wonder if he's aware he has item 2. Okay, not. Oh, now he sees it.
Yeah, see, Creed does use the item 2, so he's going to get the time save. Now, there's something, I guess maybe with chickens or certain enemy sets, that item 2 will disappear. So Creed saw that. And I want to say, because it did disappear on him the first time he put it down because of a chicken enemy that was coming. So yeah, like, very good awareness by Creed there.
Yeah, even I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, it definitely happens on metal with moles. As the enemy set on the back half of metal, you put that item 1 or item 2 down, and then the mole will be like too close, and it'll like despawn the item, and then you will fall into that pit. It will happen. I've seen it out here on the battlefields of the Mega Man 2 Randomizer. It happened.
I know. I've seen the bottom of just about every pit myself.
Yes, I was there. Got the T-shirt and everything. It's like,
what took you so long?
If somebody makes a T-shirt for like some of this junk, right, for the randomizer, they'll be like, Mega Man 2 Randomizer. I was there in the pit. Like, point down to that pit in metal. I'm gonna make that happen. No, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe if I get time and I remember, definitely make that happen. That'd be dope. Anyway, regardless, Creed, matphilly, both on Heat stage. Matt on the back half of Heat because he started the stage a little bit earlier. Creed did finish his air stage though, and he's at the checkpoint. So even though Matt going into the back half, he's still about half a stage behind, if not a little bit more.
And Creed's got item 2, whereas Matt I don't believe has item 2 because I think we got that from air stage in this one. So
yeah.
Creed's gonna save some time. I think Matt actually might have taken a little bit of time with. I know the earlier Yoku blocks slowed him down a little bit. I didn't see if he had any issues with the later ones.
Now the good news is air stage might go a little bit faster for matphilly here. I say faster, maybe not faster, but 2 stages apiece. Creed's a little bit further past the checkpoint than Matt's just now getting into his 7th robot stage.
Creed's gonna have no problem getting all the way to the end with the quickness.
Yeah. Definitely so. Yeah, Matt had to do the Yoku block section, so Creed does pick up some time there.
If neither of these guys run into a phantom hitbox from these pressers, I'll be very impressed. So far, so good, as Creed makes his way into the heat room. Who was it? Was it Air in that room?
I think so. Maybe.
No, Bubble.
Bubble. Yeah.
It went by so quick because, yeah, he's weak to the Buster. 7 hits and then dead.
Bro, I just spew out information and make jokes whenever I commentate. I don't really pay attention to what's going on the screen. I'm so sorry.
Probably one of us should be doing that at all times.
Right. No, I'm kidding, of course. Creed into his last Robot Master stage here. We're in Crash. We've got Shrimp in the elevator rooms. That, in case you don't know, the screen 1 here is going to represent what enemy is in the elevator rooms.
Does he have Time Stopper, I wonder? So you could benefit from that if needs be, but then that would also slow down the platform in the next room. So you really want to save that for a last resort.
This is one of the benefits of revealed stage things. Yes, he does have Time Stopper.
It's a quick one. You can use item 1 to speed things up even more, but he might need Time Stopper at this ladder right here. Yep. And he's going to get the pause in time, but he's going to get hit as he climbs. No, wow, just in time. Perfect. matphilly, oh no! Use that E-Tank.
Yeah. Matt's going to find out the bad news here shortly. He's out of air into his last Robot Master stage.
Oh, item 1, okay.
That concrete. Yeah, item 1 out of air. Did we say item 2? No.
Yeah, I said item 2 earlier.
We might have said it. But yeah. Hey, I rolled with it too. I was just like, yeah, sure. So those little globes right there on Crash stage that were climbing up, those were also taken from one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. I believe they come off the Technodrome or something like that.
I hadn't even noticed that those were randomized.
Oh yeah.
No, that's for the win.
That's technically the only stage randomization, or the only globe randomization currently in the randomizer is that versus the vanilla. Actually, I think there might be a block one too. I don't know. Don't quote me.
It's usually not the thing I'm looking at while I'm playing or commentating, so I had to have that point out to me.
Just those little things, right? You just wouldn't notice that these are randomized too, but they certainly are. Oh, the sky up here too?
Oh no! Matt's getting knocked down.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Matt's gonna have to figure out how to deal with that. Probably Time Stopper as well, I'd imagine. Yes.
There he goes.
But yeah, this guy that Creed's walking through right now to his 8 Robot Master, sometimes that's randomized. Sometimes
it's a man again.
Sometimes it's the sky out of the pyramid stage from Super Mario Bros. 3.
Ooh, nice vertical slice.
Yeah. And there is our item 3 to round off our items. Yeah, no time saves there with the boost.
A Bobo!
Is that boy a Bobo?
Yep, from Double Dragon.
Yes. Yeah, I like his mannerisms as far as when he's going back and forth. Piercing Mountain in the chat asked, what sprite is LVCreed using? LVCreed is using the Megaran sprite, which he was so graciously to port over and send the IPS file in for the randomizer himself. So, yeah, and he did get permission from the man himself, Megaran.
Excellent.
So, yeah, good stuff. To use his likeness in our randomizer. So, awesome stuff there.
Alright, yeah. Creed not wasting any time, making it across.
Yeah, definitely so.
That's right, we still have time to guess a dragon. We better do that before...
Oh, yeah. You know, I was retired, so I don't even remember that we played this game anymore. Tom, what do you guess?
I'm just going to reuse my same one from last time. Pink Boomerang. Did I say pink? Whatever, it's pink now.
Yeah,
Boomerang.
I usually...
Dragacorn.
For Seed 2, even though I'm retired, I'll say for Seed 2, my guess used to be yellow with a random sort of weapon. I would be feeling something like maybe Crash Bomb or something. You know, we'll say that this time around. If you want to guess what sprite this dragon has, your choices are sunglasses, oats, What else? Dragon, a unicorn dragon with a horn on the top, or a dragon corn, if you will, and then vanilla.
Ooh, close one.
So yeah, that's 4 guesses. Get them in like right now. It's about to be the end. The guesses are closed right now. All right, what do
Dr.
we
Mario
got?
tiles. Oh,
It's
it's
the
Oats Dragon.
Quaker's Oat Dragon with his pink piece and chain. He's got the little Quaker Oat guy hat and stuff, and big fat oats on his belly, and he's
Look
got
at
some
that
pink and
mash.
blue. So if you said pink and blue, you are right. I don't see
Very
any
nice
pink
dragon
and blue.
kill.
I see a blue though.
Yeah, Blue
So-
Buster.
Yeah. Creed out of the dragon fight. matphilly into his wily one. Good stuff. By taking out that boss there in the crash stage. And yeah, he's joined us in the wily stages now. So yeah, just about a full stage behind now. He's hoping for Creed to make some sort of mistake or run into some sort of issue. But I mean, Creed's a very strong runner, as we know. So that only happens fewer and further between. But never say never, because this is the randomizer.
Yeah, he might get another invisible Pico. He might have a hard time finding the weakness. Heaven forbid.
Hey, Pearson Mountain, you said blue. Blue, it was a blue dragon, so you got
Oh, yeah.
like partial credit there. I
Hey, did better than me today.
I didn't even catch the weakness, honestly.
Buster.
Buster. Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm
Kame
sure
would
Matt
be
will find
great.
that quick.
Kame would be proud. Yeah. Everybody likes to mention Kame when it's a Buster thing, which I don't blame him. He's the Buster only guy. He's got his own university of Buster Master. Did you know that? He, like,
I'm a
teaches-
professor, actually. Or no,
Oh,
I'm
look at that.
I have rank. It's like assistant professor, instructor, or something like that. But I do have rank in Mega Buster University.
Look, Tom works
Yeah,
there,
check it out.
guys. Look, yeah. Oh, Leaf Shield or Skull Shield, if you will, does hurt this Pico. However, it takes twice. Creed searches for another weapon. He's gonna find our little air boomerang looking thing. That is the Twitch Pico. Ooh. One more shot and Creed dies, so he's gonna go ahead and wisely use an E-Tank instead of saving it.
It's a great weakness, though, and he's got more than enough to handle it without having to switch to anything else.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's our blue and pink Quick Rose Dragon for matphilly. We'll see what happens. Creed takes out the Twitch chat Pico. You stream monsters out there. You know, you're out there doing the Twitch chat thing. That Pico's for you.
And Matt busting the dragon. So yeah, Mega Buster Universe, it's more like a community for Mega Man Buster only speedrun enthusiasts. Share strats and
It's a Discord server headed up by Kame Sinen, which is one of our admins here in the Randomizer. Also a tournament runner.
and also the guy who introduced me to Mega Man 2 Randomizer in the community.
Nice.
That's my
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, Kame Sinen runs that up, and it's basically a community that goes over like Buster strategies for speedrunning Mega Man games, whether it be the Randomizer here. I don't know if Randomizer has a section or not, but I do know that they do all other games like Mega Man 2, 3,
Ooh.
1, 4, 5. They go over strategies, all that kind of stuff, and you can learn how to do these games without using any weapons.
We just saw matphilly discover the wall weakness as being Metal Blade. So that's some inside knowledge that could give him a little bit of an edge, but you know, Creed's still like a stage and a half ahead. I mean, there's always a lot that can happen in stage 4. They do call it the Great Equalizer.
Hey,
Oh.
there is a monochrome guts tank with a little bit of green flash on it.
This is a Kame seed, all right.
Yeah, that's a Buster weakness.
2 for 3.
Battle Network Buster only? I don't know if that's a thing. That'd be cool though.
Well, yeah, Kame did do Triple M Buster only. And that's like what, 24 Mega Man games, something like that. It took him like 30 something hours. He
Yeah,
marathon
that-
all Buster only.
Battle
That was epic.
Network is not in that in that run.
No,
But-
it's not. Mega Man X, Mega Man 0, and
Right.
ZX.
Yeah, it's
Advent, all
those series. Yeah, Triple
Mega
M.
Man
is-
Base, yeah.
Triple M is nuts. Like that's
Yep.
like a 24-hour speed run. Or even longer, like a 30
I think it's
hour
longer yet. I think it was like 29 hours or something. I forget.
ridiculous. And he did
Yeah.
it Buster only.
Yep.
Yeah.
First
Creed,
one and only.
Creed looking to maybe climb this up here. Use the item 3 to boost up the ladder. However, yeah, we had a false floor. We found a false floor there. What castle in the mix? What? Like Stone Cold Steve Austin says, what? Anyway, shout outs to the wrestling fans that watch this game.
I wish I was a wrestling fan.
Matt stopping to check the wall weakness. He finds metal and grabs an extra E-tank. You know, I don't know if he actually needed that. He might have had 4 E-tanks already. Regardless, he's got 4 E-tanks. He's beating this game. He's got to be beating it, right?
I think just his instinct, just like, oh, I know the wall weakness, just kind of without checking, just going for it. But maybe he needed one more, so... Yeah, he'll be in good shape once he makes it to, well, any boss. Alright, Creed without issue, just one more room here, and then he's,
Yeah, very nice way to handle that Anxiety Room 3, or Wily Spike's Green of Doom, whatever you want to call it.
And 2 E-tanks for Creed, so I mean, we're pretty much count on him to. I hate to jinx it, but I mean, I just don't. It would have to be like a game over on something.
Yeah, I mean,
like machine or alien, like run out of weapons. I mean, we'll see if he's in too much of a hurry and doesn't feel his weapons.
It definitely happens, you know. It definitely does happen. Like, heck,
I was gonna find Metal Blade.
I game overed on the machine the other day. I don't want. Not saying I'm like up to Creed's caliber or anything. I mean, seeing that Creed did end up putting me in losers this year. However, yeah, definitely can happen to anybody. Regardless. Oh man.
Yeah, but like you like okay, so Creed beat you, but you beat me, and I beat him. So.
The Triforce of Mega Man 2 Randomizer Racing. Oh my goodness, no!
Ooh, what?
Matt's got to take a death here.
What happened?
He attempted the ladder boost there, but he actually ended up zipping, and he's got he climbed the ladder. There he goes. He got it. Okay, he was actually at this screen right here, except for he zipped. And the game got confused at his location. Unfortunate for the zip. I mean, that kind of thing happens. If that thing happens in a zipless race, as long as you take the death and you don't go into a checkpoint, then we kind of like say, okay, well, you kind of lost time there, so that's enough punishment.
Ooh, that's not a very good weakness, but hey, it did the trick.
Yeah. Hey, Creed takes out his first Robot Master. What was that? Leaf Shield with it?
Yeah, Crash. Using Leaf Shield, but it wasn't really much of a weakness. I think it did, like, minimal damage.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely unfortunate to get caught up in any sort of zip, especially trying to use some speed strategies like ladder boosting. Especially in the zipless seed, yeah, it's going to cost you time. Unfortunately, we'll see though. Hopefully he doesn't tilt. Hopefully he can at least try to close this gap just a bit. But Creed, getting pretty close to running away with the race here. I mean, he's definitely far ahead in the lead. He's got time to take even a couple of deaths at this point currently. But again, randomizer, anything can happen. I've seen crazier things happen to good runners, I promise.
He's got a lot of lives, though, man.
Especially in high-stake races, he does have a lot of lives. He will probably make it. You're right.
I don't see him like playing too risky either. Like, he'll probably keep his weapons reasonably full to be prepared for any kind of alien.
Creed is definitely one of the most solid runners of this game. Period. Even taking the 2 years off. Thank goodness he decided to join the tournament this year. Like, I mean, this might or might not be the last year we were hosting one, depending on if the community wants to continue hosting them or not after in my stead, right?
It's a lot of work behind the scenes, I can imagine.
Oh, it definitely is. Me trying or retiring from hosting the tournaments, that's not on like the community or anything like that. It's just on my personal life, not having as much time.
No one's gonna hold it against you. We really appreciate these last 5 years of keeping a nice, organized, and exciting tournament and bringing lots of great people together too. I mean,
yeah, no, I mean it's been great. I'm hoping that I can continue to help out behind the scenes and stuff. But I mean, it has been very time consuming for me, unfortunately.
I can imagine.
And I'm running lower on free time. So,
adult life is real.
It is. Ooh. It is. Here's a Bobo. I'm pretty proud of those mannerisms he's got. Panicking. What is the controls? What is this?
Smash button.
Smash. Yeah. A Bobo smash controls. Drive machine. Robot boy die. Victory road here for LVCreed in the second chance half of this Mega Man tournament, Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament race here. Looking in to seal his victory. matphilly running into a bunch of trouble here on the Wily screens with Shotman.
Ooh, it makes with a low item too. You don't normally see people use it from there.
He's gonna make it, but I think this was his second or third attempt at that screen at least. So yeah, that definitely caught him up a bit. Anxiety room strikes again, guys. I mean, here we go. Creed looking to finish
and GG
off.
to Creed.
With the atomic fire, he's gonna finish the race with an official racetime.gg time of 31 minutes 16 seconds. Please get your good games GGs in the chat for
very solid time for a zipless run, I might add.
LVCreed. Yes. We'll see if Matt decides to continue the run. He's more than welcome to. I'm going to see if I can't get Creed and Matt some invites sent out for them to go ahead and join in on the call if they want some interview times and whatnot. See what these guys are thinking about the seeds and their experience here today.
Alright, hopefully you got... Yeah, Matt should at least be able to finish off the boo beams with the crash bombs. And greetings to LVCreed for joining the chat. Congratulations on your win. Big GGs. Excellent seeds here tonight, especially the second one.
Well, I'll say this much: the second seed was much better than the first. It's not. It's like it's kind of like I said in the race. It wasn't that the first seed was hard. It's just that I really played well below what I'm capable of on that seed. Honestly, it's been a long day today. I had literally 0 hours of sleep. I had to actually go to my actual work building. It's the one day that we actually go to our building today, and everything was so sluggish. I was sluggish. It probably it kind of messed me up a little bit on the first seed. I know it's probably me making excuses, but sometimes the weight of
like what we saw.
Yeah, the weight of the world and its responsibilities can just kind of make things a little tiring. But somehow still eked it out.
Oh, I tell you what, I can definitely relate to everything you just said. Especially, I mean, I know you travel for video games as well. I have in the past myself, so I have definitely done like a 24-hour road trip and then ended up at a venue playing my first match in Las Vegas in Street Fighter or something like that, True story in 2016. So, 24+ hour road trip straight into my first match of Evo 2016.
I've still never been to Evo.
Yeah, it's bro, I lost.
I've been to like locals though.
It's not fun. So I mean, maybe not quite that extreme, but I mean the no sleep or little to no sleep into a tournament match thing. Yeah, I definitely can relate to that. But yeah, good games nonetheless. I mean, you performed very well. If you wouldn't have mentioned that, we wouldn't have known that you lost sleep. I mean, you might have had a few minor mistakes here and there or whatever, but I mean, like, your times were great. Anything? How are you feeling? Like, other than, of course, the hectic IRL experiences. Otherwise,
Well, I live to see another round. That's all I can really say about it. But regardless of the matters, GG's to Matt. He still hadn't finished. He's still running his seed. That's probably one of the best things you can do. Just continue to run, complete your seed so that you're able to do the business and get things done. So, speaking of which, how far is Matt, by the way?
He's
Yeah,
got 7, 8 robot masters down in the refights.
Nice.
He's in his refights. He was running into some troubles on both seeds in Wily 4. The shotman got him on the elevator screen this time around. Last time around, I forget, the first screen got him. He fell into the pit, and then I think he had a bad guts fight where he found wood as the weakness, but he tanked too much damage. So.
Yeah, especially with a slow-moving leaf shield like that, the low jumps is really easy to have that damage just augment very quickly. And with the leaf shield being so close, a close-range weapon like that, you really kind of try to do the damage race. And if your health was already low, that's a dangerous gambit to try to pull. But sometimes you got to make those plays.
Oh, Rob Dad's over there trying to ping the bot, and the bot is not working. But Charlie Bot is here with the links for the Matcherino and the Save the Children, for if you guys would like to donate to those things. Also, with the schedule for upcoming races and the Discord for Mega Man 2 Tournament Randomizer Tournament, Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament. So please join all those and check those out. There they are. Nonetheless, not to take away from Creed, we got matphilly running down the victory road. Creed made the win, 2-0, did his thing, come through. You did great. You did great, friend. I mean, yeah.
However you feel, at no point did we ever say, "Oh my God, what's wrong with Creed today?" No, I mean, it looked really, and it was a really close and exciting first race, for at least a couple stages there, kind of around 7, 8 robot masters down. You guys were synced by, you guys both took heat last and started roughly the exact same time. It was exciting for at least about a stage there, and then it was back and forth for a bit with zips that were missed and deaths that were taken.
Yeah, that good wood with the fans, right? The good wood with the fans is that kind of tripped you up. And once that happened,
it wasn't that it tripped me up. It's the fact that I kind of I lost my position for a bit. I knew the plan. I had the plan figured out, but somehow I just kind of missed the ladder. But yeah, it's just one of those things that end up happening.
Yeah. I was talking to Tom about it. I was like, I think what happened was he hit flash and he might have hit left a little early to fall out of the ceiling before grabbing that ladder or something. I don't know. But regardless, I want to say real quick, GG's to matphilly. He's gonna go ahead and finish the second place. 37 minutes 32 seconds. GG's Matt, and I believe he's joining us in the interview call as well.
GG Matt.
GG's.
Yeah, really glad to see you just make your way all the way through and finish that last seed.
Yeah, I mean, after the first one, which was really rough, I had a lot of rookie mistakes. Once we got to the second one, I wanted to finish it up, especially after that Wily 4, just troublesome I was having in both seeds. I'm surprised in the first seed I even got out of it alive. I was teeter-tottering, getting hit by everything, but the second one I got, a couple deaths, and then I think that's what kind of pretty much ran that end for me. So it's all good though. I had a lot of fun this tournament. Got some wins under my belt for once, so I'm improving, which is great, and I can't really complain too much.
Yeah, we've taken notice. I mean, you look good out there. It's just some in the case of the first seed, some zips were taken on the part of one person and not as much on the part of the other. And it was when you go back and look at, especially that first one, we were just telling Creed, got very exciting. You guys both saved heat for last. You guys both started roughly synced up. There was a lot of interesting stuff going on that second half that set back and forth a bit, and made for a really fun time for everyone involved. I'd be proud. I'm happy to see what I saw. You guys look great.
Yeah, man. I guess it's time for me to finally just learn zips.
No, I mean, you did great too, though. I mean, regardless, like zips versus non-zips. I mean, that might have actually ended up helping you a little bit instead of hurting you. Like Creed actually ended up messing up a little bit on Goodwood. So I mean, you didn't go for any Goodwood zip, so you kind of saved that time, and that's what caused you guys to sync up in race 1. So.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a case of, as some would say, live by the zip, die by the zip. I really nearly died by the zip.
That phrase might or might not have been thrown around in commentary.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
You guys happen to notice that in that first seed, first 4 bosses of Wily Castle were all weak to Leaf Shield, and then Machine, Alien were all weak to Quick Boomerang, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that was kind of rough in the beginning. Like for Guts Dozers, it's so annoying to like just time your jumps correctly, especially when he starts using his hand. And
yeah, once you ding it, I mean, you can't pause to get that E-Tank until it's gone, and then you might take a couple hits.
Yeah, that was like one big problem I had, where like I haven't never had a Leaf Shield weakness Guts Dozer yet. So to get it for the first time, I was like, oh no, okay, I know what to do, I'm aware, but I know also like these things can happen, and obviously those things happened, and it cost me a little bit of time. It is what it is. Still fun nevertheless.
Yeah, Rob. So I want to point out in chat, Rob Dad mentions that all I see is Casual Tom and is the 13th seed and sitting in winners finals, waiting for the winner of Prodigy. Okay, you might not have went into this much detail, but waiting for the winner of Prodigy and 2% Chungus. That race will happen, hopefully shortly.
I think they were talking about maybe sometime early next week or something.
Yeah. I mean, these guys have a little bit of time to schedule theirs, especially since we're trying to catch up the losers bracket a bit. Yeah, I mean, but whether the seed, the number, like as far as like our runners go and their seed numbers in the tournament bracket, that's all picked at random. I actually randomized the roll using like Dungeons and Dragons dice and stuff. Like there's a video in the Discord and everything. Well, this year I didn't exactly use the dice. What I did was I used a website or whatever to roll it for me, but in the past I have used physical dice to roll the number of times I'm going to randomize the bracket spin. So but regardless, big shout outs to LVCreed for the win today. You are going on to face Kame Sinin. Unfortunately, matphilly is going home this time around, as this was an elimination match. But big thank you to Matt for joining the tournament. Creed, what do you have? Cut a promo, if you will, or any words for what we could see LVCreed versus Kame Sinin.
Tired, man. I don't feel like doing a promo right now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
nah, but seriously, Kame and I had multiple run-ins in some of the tournaments. Make no mistake, you're probably gonna see some busters slinging around in that when we get together. So, and of course, there's some people that might be a little bit whiny about seeing Buster only match in these tournaments. You have no idea how interesting and how really complex trying to do some of these Buster only runs in these randomizer seats can be. Kame is a friggin' legend for doing this for the entire tournament, and I usually like to honor that man by doing a Buster seat or two, and I have done it multiple times in the past. So we're gonna have maybe at least one Buster only match when we go up against each other. It's basically tradition at this point. So I'm looking forward to duking it out with Kame at least one more time and see how we've changed over the past couple of years or so. It'll be interesting, I'll say that much.
I'm gonna be real, like the Buster only on the randomizer is crazier than actually using weapons, because and you have no other choice but to take damage and hope that it's not gonna take too big of a hit on you. And it makes for quite the race, to be honest.
But anyway, seriously, Matt Philly, thank you for joining the tournament. One of the people that, one of the people I like to say, take a chance and dive into the tournament with whatever experience that you have. Like we say, we open the tournament to all skill levels, and Matt Philly, you had, regardless of how skilled or lack thereof you are, it's just the fact that you plunged, got in, and you did some damage in this tournament for a little bit, and every improvement that you make will serve you closer to being one of the best. I'm hoping that you keep at it. And you probably could knock some heads in the near future. I can promise you that.
I appreciate it, man. I mean, I finally got, a sub 32 not too long ago. I think you were in the chat, Creed, when you saw that. That was quite the accomplishment for me. Playing against Krebel Star and taking him to a sudden death third round was kind of crazy because that guy is extremely talented. I was hoping to get one here today. If I would have got a third sudden death, that would have been super insane. I mean, Creed's somebody I've watched over the years in marathons and watched him run some great Mega Man games, and it's super cool to run against them. I get to run against, like I said, like I joined this tournament and I get to run against some of the people that I love to see their speed running. So it's quite the honor, and I'm just grateful to be a part of the community. I've been around for, it's got to be like 4 years now, maybe, and I'm getting better and better, and hopefully, one day I'll cause a little ruckus in this thing.
Hey, I mean, I would say you've already caused a bit of a ruckus. I mean, you're one of anybody that can complete this game under 35 minutes is definitely a threat. So, I mean,
Yeah, you definitely know what you're doing. It shows.
Appreciate it, guys.
With more experience, I mean, yeah, definitely. Like, it's the more you do, like the more you gain, and the more you watch, same story. So, yeah, just stick around, and it just kind of happens on its own. You will see, especially like the way you've been playing. I can definitely see that you've come a long way, and you can certainly scare us a little bit if you stick with it even just a little bit more.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I also want that to be kind of known to the people in chat that maybe you want to be interested in the community, you want to do the randomizer. Like, I came in just kind of knowing Mega Man casually, and I jumped into this because I was bored of playing vanilla, and I jumped into crazy things and had to learn on the fly. So, like, if I can do it, anybody else can do it. And now with the sprites, it makes it a ton of fun. Like, this is the first time you guys have really seen the sprites besides some of the times that we showcased it. And I gotta say, man, it's been so much fun to see all these random sprites because we don't know what's going on. We're just kind of going in and hoping for the best, and it's been great.
Yeah, definitely so. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, with all that being said, I know Creed's very tired, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Matt, you got any final words? I'm gonna say, Matt, since this was your elimination match, hopefully we'll see you again on some commentary soon. Big shout outs to Casual Tom for being my commentary partner. Big shout outs to Creed for the win. Matt, I'll go ahead and let you take us home. But real quick before that, make sure to donate to the Tiltify. Make sure to donate to the Maturino if you can. All right, Matt, go ahead, take us home.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. Big W's to Creed. Those are dubs in the chat. And, Charlie for always running this, Casual for, helping out with things. And, just keep watching the races, man. They're fun. They're exciting. And I can't wait for next year. I'm gonna come guns blazing. I'm gonna work really hard to come through next year.
Well, that's good, man. I really hope you do. Hope to see you again. Hope this happens again. Hope the community will take over and continue the tournament like I mentioned. I'll do my best to continue to stay active, even if I don't get to host again. But yeah, big thank you to everybody. Everybody who's working on the randomizer in the background, Squidman, Daggett, Matt Philly, myself, Prodigy, Creed, yada yada yada, Duckfist for making the original randomizer, Casual Tom for commentating with me. All right, I think that's it. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you guys for the next match, which is myself versus Siberian Bull 9. That's going to be happening on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So until then, my name is Charlie Boy. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks so much, Charlie. Congratulations again, Creed. GG's, Matt. And see you guys again real soon. maybe you see Creed or Charlie or who knows. Maybe see one of you guys down there in the losers bracket soon. I mean, could be fun.
Yep. GG's. Take care, everybody.